Okay, YouTube, here's another video for you. This one I'm gonna call, like a vegan homemade pet food, particularly for my cats. And this is what you're staring at, is their homemade cat food I made. Now, you ask, why do I do this? Well, it's in case you do run out of cat food and can't get to the store, is one reason. Another reason is it kind of saves up on your pet feed bill in a way. But now, how did I get into this? Well, a very good friend of mine who's my best friend, she was telling me about, she wanted to get into learn about making homemade pet food. So I started looking at it, and there's different ways you can make your own. Like, normally with dogs and cats, it's a little different, but I'm going to talk about cats today. Like, and from what I've gathered, there's other videos on YouTube that talk about how they make theirs with different ingredients. I try to make mine simple, and I only use 3 ingredients. And I've seen people use multiple ingredients, but here's what I use. It's basically, from what I've gathered, all they need is 3 important nutrients, which is protein, carbohydrates or carbs for short, and fiber. Now, you're wondering, what did I use for the fiber and protein carbs? Well, okay, well, I'll start with this, the protein. You can use meats and stuff, all kind that you can cook for yourself, like ground turkey or stuff, or even insects, like edible crickets. You can ground that up, and that could be a good protein source. Or some people sometimes use more than one protein source. Me, I try to keep it simple, like this. For protein, I use beans, pinto beans. It's just what I had. I have Great Northern beans, but I tried the pinto beans. But also, on the can it said it was low in sodium, which I thought, okay, that's not too bad. And pinto beans can be, I'm sure, are considered a carb. Don't hold me to this. I'm not for sure. I'm still learning about this, but I'm sure they could also be carb. But they do have proteins, and so do other legumes, even lentils. And I'm not sure about many health benefits of beans, but I'll have to look into that one further. But yeah, so for carbohydrates or carbs, I used oatmeal. Now that's one thing you can use. Also, you can use rice if you wanted to, and other things. Maybe certain kinds of flour. I'm sure, like coconut would be good, because for people, coconut oil. Now this is coconut oil, not coconut flour. I don't know if this works the same way, but I know one thing about coconut oil is it's good for your skin. Wheat flour, I've heard people using. Cricket flour, I don't know, that would be considered a carbohydrate or a protein, maybe both. But anyways, now I don't know about brewer's yeast, if you ask me that one. I don't know either. Spent brewer's grains, I don't know. I know I've read you can't give dogs hops, but brewer's yeast I've heard of people putting in food. I mean, I would recommend. I use it to feed my pigs and chickens and stuff with, when I can get it though. But yeah, that's what I use for carbs. And I use plain flavor oatmeal. I put 1 package in this time. Now, finally, for pumpkin is the fiber source I use, because I have cans of it. And I started giving them pumpkin one day, and they love it. They absolutely love pumpkin. But it's also good, I've read, if your cat's constipated. I've read and seen on the internet articles that say give them some pumpkin, it'll help them go to the bathroom. But also on the can it said rich in vitamin A. And I read it's a good fiber source. So don't hold me to this. Just gotta check it yourself on the internet. Also, you can use other sources of fiber like potatoes, sweet potatoes, even yams. Which, now here's something interesting about potatoes. I've read one time they have more potassium. And this is white potatoes, more potassium than a banana does. I know they've got a lot of starch, but when I saw that, I was like, that's interesting. And then here's something else. Sweet potatoes, they have. Here's an interesting fact about them. They have more beta carotene than a carrot does, and beta carotene helps with your eyesight. But I have put potatoes in my recipe before for them. Before, I think it was before I used the pinto beans, or I may have mixed both in there. But this is, like I said, this is a close-up. It looks yucky, but there is pinto beans in there, and a package of oatmeal, plain flavor. I don't know about feeding them the flavored oatmeal. I don't know if that's good for them or not. They might like it. My cats would. But I just usually stay with the plain oatmeal. It gives them some good nutrients there, I'm sure. But yeah, this is just, I just wanted to show you this quick video of my homemade, I guess, I'm not 100% sure on this. I guess you could say this is a vegan homemade pet food. I'll just call it a homemade possible vegan cat food. Hope you liked the video, and thanks again for watching.